Phew.
Welcome, everyone, to another exciting episode of AltadenaTalks. I am your host, Brian Bacchus. I am a co-host of one of the hosts, and you'll never be me, especially if you didn't show up to the park this past Saturday. Then you really can't emulate me. I would like to introduce my two co-hosts.
I would be Jamal Smith.
And I'm Tony Bailey Rains.
Tony Bailey Rains.
Tony Bailey Rains.
Tony Bailey Rains. Tony Bailey Rains. Tony Bailey Rains. Okay, I don't even get my language. So we're just going to jump right into the fray. I'm going to let Jamal and Tony take over because I'm going to show you guys a video of what happened at the park this Saturday. If you guys don't know, Tony did a live. You got like 670 views when I looked at it. Then I shared it to all the Altadena groups. So I don't know how many stuff you got now. It's probably well over 2,000.
Yeah, I don't either. Good morning, Erica.
Oh, I didn't even see it. Oh, good morning, Erica.
Y'all go right ahead and do what you do. I'm going to be in the background making coffee.
I'll jump right into it. All right, folks, the Disaster Recovery Center, we still have this at 540 West Woodbury Road, Altadena, Monday through Friday. They're available from 9 to 6, Saturday from 9 to 4. And they have several different departments from the county that are there, such as the assessor, mental health, public works, the registrar, recorder, and county clerk. Also, the one-stop shop permit center is at 464 West Woodbury Road, Suite 210. Walk-in hours are only Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30. And if you want an appointment for the LA County Permit Center, they're available Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 8:30 to 12:30, or Saturday from 8 to noon. If you want an appointment with Southern California Edison, they're available Mondays and Wednesdays from 8 to noon. And you can go to recovery.lacounty.gov/rebuilding/1-stop-permit-centers to go ahead and set up those appointments. Once again, we have these deadlines for those who opted out or did not submit a right of entry form. You have until the 1st of June to actually get your fire debris removal permit, as well as to hire a licensed contractor. If for some reason this permit is not achieved at this time, the property may be declared a public nuisance. The next deadline is the 30th of June. That's when the debris removal must be completed. And if it is not completed by this date, and this is again for those who did not opt in or opted out or did not submit a right of entry form. If the cleanup is not done by the 30th of June, your property again may be declared a public nuisance. And if that does happen, the county may take steps to remove the debris on their own, but pass the cost of this removal on to you, the property owner. And if for some reason this isn't paid, they may recover this through a lien on your property. So take heed to these dates and make sure you don't have any issues with this. Got a couple different flyers about legal aid. So the LA County Consumer and Business Affairs has said that as of January 1st, free legal services, this is the first time I've seen this slide, but since January 1st, free legal services for available eligible tenants facing eviction is going to be available. That's for those living in the unincorporated LA County. And you can go to dcba.lacounty.gov/TRTC to get more information. Oh, damn, I forgot to put the sorry about that, folks. I forgot to put the link for the thing that Brian did for me right before for this particular one. So the students of Pepperdine The wildfire survivors are being offered free legal assistance through Pepperdine Caruso School of Law. The service is provided on a pro bono basis aimed to support individuals and families navigating the complex legal challenges resulting from the disaster. Survivors may receive help with a wide range of legal issues, including appealing FEMA denials, working with insurance providers to maximize policy benefits, and help with legal needs of renters. All services are confidential and offered at no cost. Survivors, thank you. Survivors can complete the legal assistance request form below or contact the Pepperdine Caruso School of Law to to schedule a one-on-one appointment with an assigned attorney or legal professional. And that website is our bit.ly link. So it's bit.ly/Pepperdine Clinic Form.
Yeah, now normally that's not bit.ly. It didn't log in when I looked to log in, so that's why it's bit.ly instead of AltadenaTalks.
All good. Thank you, sir.
And it actually fits better because it would have went all the way across the screen.
I'll add it to the slide for tomorrow. That way folks can have it on there. Thank you. Let's see. Take this back.
Excuse me. I'm going mute.
Bless you. So, Rhythms of the Village and LA Commons presents Village Spring Festival. This is actually going to be this Saturday from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. at John Muir High School, 1905 Lincoln Avenue in Pasadena. Returning to rebuilding, a day of healing, joy, and unity. There's going to be music, vendors, healing, workshops, food, and more. Also, on that Saturday, City of Pasadena is going to have the 29th annual Family Fun Day. This is going to be from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. At La Pintoresca Park, 45 East Washington Boulevard. They're going to have arts and crafts, tiny tot area, bubble zone, free food, bingo, skateboarding, and much more. For more information, you can call 626-744-8052. And lastly, Memorial Day is next Monday, the 26th, and there's a commemoration at Memorial Park at 85 East Holly Street at 10:30 a.m. And I will end my section and pass it over to Tony now. She had a few things she wanted to mention.
Thanks, Jamal. I only have a couple little things before we kick it over to Brian, who's going to do this whole entire video montage or whatever of Saturday. Right. There were two things. So there is a magazine called 5-Star Power that some friends of mine put out, and it's a digital magazine. And I was looking at it this morning. Romaine and Naila Jones are the founders, editors of that magazine. But I was looking at it this morning, and they had, it came out last night, yesterday, something. But anyway, they had an article in there, not an article, but a love letter from Ashley Cobb that I wanted to display, and maybe we could do a quick read. And then I wanted to also go to the link and scroll down several pages because one of our resident, at times co-hosts, Jason Bett, and his family are featured in the magazine. So Don Moore is on the cover. She was on the show. But on page, there's a lot of Altadenians. This particular episode was...
That's 25.
Yeah, 25. You can go down. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you just scroll through it.
I can go through this way?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
But I thought it would be so good to feature them because go back one. Yeah. So it talks about the Betts family. Like I said, lots of Altadenians that were affected, the Vances, Don Moore, Tina Lanice, a bunch of people and what they're doing in the community. But because Jason and his family Jason is the biggest supporter, right? And that's part of your family, Jamal, as your cousins. But Jason's here pretty much every day. And if he's not, and LaShawn is on here almost every day. Even if she's thoroughbred or whatever. But I thought it would be really nice to highlight Jason and his family because they are in this magazine. We could put the link up. It's digital. You guys can go and subscribe to it. It's a great magazine. Naila and Ro are obviously from our community. Naila is also a Mustang, so we got to support a Stang, although Ro is from that other place across town that barks. And so, but they are, a house divided. But anyway, so it talks about their family on page 25, and then it goes, Grace Over Ashes is the title of their particular story. And if you go to the next page, it's a double layout of the pages. And what I also like is there are QR codes that you can literally scan with your phone. And I believe it takes you to their GoFundMe. But it just talks about, it has pictures of them and their children, and speaks from their perspective, right? Of what they've experienced, what they see, how they feel. And so really, really neat to have them in there. But the link, the link, which is a bit.ly link, we can put up or put in the chat or whatever. But I think it would be really good, especially this episode, to highlight all of the families that are in there and this particular magazine, which is digital, because they're doing great things, Romaine and Naila Jones. And this one is so powerful for them because though they didn't lose theirs because they're not currently in Altadena, their whole lives too, right? Touched, damaged, people they know. And so they focused on a lot of their friends and others from in the community that they've heard stories and they've interviewed. And so I just wanted to highlight that because Jason, like I said, is really part of us. Altadena Talks, he's been on several times and shared, but this is really neat. I'm sorry. Did I say Jason?
Yeah.
Marcus. Right, because there is a Jason in your family.
Yeah, and you know him too. That's another cousin.
There's Jason Betts, there's Jason Jenkins, all in family. I'm sorry, I don't know why their names were in my head. Marcus Betts, who's constantly on here. Thank you, because he is a resident Altadena Talks person himself. So, and it's him and his wife and daughters who are in this magazine. So I thought that it was really, when I looked at it and went through the magazine and read all the stories this morning, I was like, we got to bring this on and show that, Marcus is in this magazine, and we need to make sure that we highlight that. So, and then I just wanted to bring up those other images again. They're in the magazine and people can look at them, but the love letter from Ashley, and I thought this is just so incredible. Matter of fact, I went to her Black graduation at Cal State LA Saturday, and it was dope, y'all. There is nothing like a Black graduation, right? Because they bring the drums and everything out, but the music that's played, and we just get to be authentically us. And I did not know that the president of Cal State LA is a Black woman, I forgot her name, but so the graduation was super dope. But this is from Ashley. It says, a love letter to our legacy homeowners. And it's, let me, Lord, I'm gonna read my copy, which I could probably enlarge a little bit better for these older eyes.
In a different format, I might be able to.
I got it. You can leave it up. I'll read it. I just won't be looking right there, or I could do it like this. And so I still am facing forward. So it says, as I sit and think about you, the first thing that comes to mind is thank you. It's not that you are taken for granted. It's that generations after you have been naive enough to believe you would be with us forever, and that time was on our side until it wasn't. We're deeply sorry for our naivete. Please know that we now have a greater awareness and appreciation for you. The houses you breathed life into, struggled for, sacrificed for, prayed over, and turned into spaces of self-independence became homes. Homes where your family members, friends, and others gathered for warm meals, experienced unconditional love, cultivated spiritual relationships with God, and shared conversations that may not have happened elsewhere. You provided all that and so much more, while offering a safe and sacred space. I guess what I'm trying to say is this: you matter. Oof. And you always have. I did this when I read it. Didn't think I'd do it again.
Oh, yeah.
30 minutes.
It's powerful. It's powerful.
Even if we don't say it enough, we not only see you and hear you, we need you. The cultures you've gifted to our communities, the unique agriculture you've woven into your property and neighborhood, the priceless and indescribable bonds that have been established, and the unshakable respect you've earned. These will forever remain. Everyone knows how important the Constitution is to the United States. It's considered the foundation of our nation because of the words it holds. But those words are preserved by the papers, fibers, and fabric. You are that fabric, that fiber and fabric. You have influenced our lives, our neighborhoods, and our communities. You didn't just create a foundation, you kept it stable, even during times when other generations were unstable. The threads of life you so intentionally weave with your heart have kept us and will continue to keep us grounded and protected. You forever give us words. Hold on, let me scroll. Okay, words from your heart filled with so much passion. Passion that may sometimes seem aggressive, but is simply the depth of your love. You hold us accountable when the world doesn't. You see beyond our wants and reach for our needs, often providing those needs in your own quiet way. You teach the difference between being responsible and feeling entitled. You see our hurt and disappointment, and instead of a quick fix, you offer wisdom. You do all this because at the end of your journey, what you leave behind goes far beyond belongings, paper, or pen. You leave you. You are a part of us, and that is part of your legacy. May God continue to bless you. You are always loved and respected. To the seasoned homeowners impacted by the fires, I offer my deepest apologies for what you are enduring. I understand that my words above may be hard to receive in this moment of loss. Though I do not know exactly how you feel, I pray that you know these words still apply to you. I pray you take your thread, your fiber, and your fabric and begin to weave a new and even stronger foundation, whatever that may look like for you. I pray that your intentional heart, wisdom, passion, and spirit find new breath enough to give you the will to do what you want and or need to do, despite any fears you may face. Please know you are not alone, even if you may feel that way. Stay strong, stay wise, stay focused as you make each decision on this journey. I am praying for you all. May your faith keep you strong, your prayers keep your spirit light, your trust remain in God, despite what you see or are told. And your daily travels be covered with grace. With love and respect from my entire heart, Ashley Regina. That's Ashley Cobb. And she is actually at 9 o'clock this morning. She's probably sitting there, but she's graduating from Cal State LA with her degree in economics and business this morning. And I attended her Black grad on Saturday. But I just wanted to highlight that it is in the digital copy, but it's so poignant and so incredibly beautiful. I boohooed this morning when I read it because I thought about my parents and, you know, that 57% of people that are over the age of 60, they lost everything in this fire. Not that it doesn't pertain also to the younger generations, but that 57%, it's really taken a toll on. And I know, Brian, you experience it with Sherry's mom. You see it. I see it with, my parents and many others. And then all of those that we lost that were elders that didn't make it out. So I thought that was very powerful and poignant and wanted to just read that as part of the show this morning. But yeah, go look at that digital copy, see the Bet story and all the other stories, and you can see that love letter as well to to the community and to the elders in the community, the legacy homeowners.
Man, that was a powerful letter and words that are healing and uplifting too for everybody. Yeah. I mean, it tugs at the heartstrings for real. Yeah, it speaks of empowerment and growth, and that's beautiful. I'm glad you read it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for giving me the space to do it. I will kick it on over to Brian now so he can begin the show and narrate, I guess, Saturday's video.
Well, as we all were touched by the words that Tony read from Ashley, and we're going to have to take y'all out that sad mode, man. We ain't got time for that today. We had a park open this weekend, and Tony went live on Saturday, so she gave you a taste. Now I'm going to give you the raw footage that I created. Of course, there's going to be some cross-contamination because Tony at one point had me holding her selfie stick and mine.
Did you say cross-contamination? I am never
no, because what's going to happen is you're going to see where it merged for a minute and then broke off again. So if you was watching hers when she was filming me and I was filming her, you filming on me, I'm filming on you, we filming on we. And so basically, yeah, I'm so goofy. But basically, I just want you guys to see, I got there probably about 2 minutes before they started talking, because I guess they was trying to figure out if they were going to hold it in the rain and then move it under the pergola. And I think that's what ended up happening. Everybody moved under the pergola. So they gave me a few minutes to get there and get started. So I don't know where it is now. I'm going to have to do it again. But I'm going to show you guys as soon as I can get to it. This is what happens when you have like 18 million windows open. You can't figure out stuff in your life. You know?
Yeah, you only need 17 million, not 18, bro.
God,
right, or 16 million. Because that's what we all have on our computers.
Hey, I have next to nothing. I have 20 up right now, so that's nothing.
Because you know why? If I shut a window, that's something I need to do, so I leave it open.
And then there's so many other things that you add to it.
It's 18 right now. That's on one computer. On the other one I have, because y'all know I got all these screens and be on 2 computers at a time.
Right. So you still got the same amount we got.
Right.
I'm trying to pray like I only got 10, but I got 15 windows open with 10 on each. So that's 150.
Exactly. I think I've got 10 or so on the other one too. So,
Okay, here we go. Let me share that and make it full screen so that we can get the real nitty gritty. Jamal, if you could actually
kill the music.
No, not well, you could lead the music, but
what you need?
I forgot. I can't even see anything because I'm over here.
That's it, Jamal.
You want to go?
Yeah, that full screen. Yeah, that's what I'm
okay.
Yeah, I can't talk and think at the same time right now for some reason. All right, so here we go. Can you guys see that?
We can.
All right.
The shelter would help, but luckily the drizzle has stopped. So if you all want to come on over, we'd really appreciate that.
Mika.
Okay.
She loves us.
That's my girl.
Little lady.
Coming out of the rain.
Yeah, she don't play.
No, she's the director for LA County Parks and Rec, senior director. And then Norma is right there, gonna speak too, with the curly hair.
You see how it was about to rain, or it was kind of drizzling?
It was drizzling.
Good morning, and welcome to the opening of Loma Alta Park.
Raise the roof.
When we woke up this morning and saw that it drizzled, we got a little sad. But this is just a reminder that we
I had to move around. I don't like getting the back of people's heads.
Keep on going and bring our own sunshine. So thank you, everybody, for bringing your sunshine, your love to the Altadena community, especially those that have visited from far away. We're going to keep this program
Look at Tony inside here.
But I want to introduce you to the hardest working elected official that is working very hard for the recovery Altadena. Please let me introduce you to Supervisor Catherine Barger.
burger.
I'm gonna make this short, but as I was saying there, I think it really speaks volumes to the fact that when you work with me, and I want to
She reminds me of Sharon Stone.
Right.
Our town council, Victoria Switcher, Victoria Knapp, because this was about the community, and I am so grateful to Fire Aid.
Glad you got the front because I was behind her.
The Dodger Foundation.
Yeah, and I'm glad I have my selfie stick so I can get above everybody else's heads without hurting my hand for an hour.
But if you look to your right, you see that we've still got a lot of work to do. And I promise you this, this is only the first stage for the rebuild that's a happy day. We're going to have seniors on premises. We're going to have the library.
Look at Chris in the background.
After-school programs, support living at the community, back in the community. So with that, I cannot thank Parks and Rec enough.
You remember Chris,
Loma,
Jamal?
you and your team.
Which one? Oh,
You and your team
yeah.
really are, what makes this county
What's his last name?
so amazing, and
Jenkins.
all our department heads who are here.
Jenkins.
Yeah.
This is what families
He
value.
looked like
County,
Jay.
you support each other. So with
He
that,
does.
the Altadena community, thank you for being here. Thank you for reminding me to be present and make sure we don't forget the survivors of an Altadena. So thank you. And I want to recognize, this is not the county alone. We've got Assemblyman John Herbeck in here. And John and Senator Forrest have been unbelievable partners. So thank you, John, for everything you've done.
Well, normally, Norma or the supervisor would introduce me. So since they didn't, MARK,
You guys remember him from the show? Mark
I'm a resident
Yes.
of Altadena,
Yes.
36 years.
He's the one that parked in Food for Less parking
3
lot, right?
blocks up from here, no longer have a
Yes.
house. And I know I'm not alone. So before I even say anything, I would like to ask anybody.
That's what I was getting irritated with. When people just jumping right in front of everybody filming.
So please raise your
Yeah.
hand,
And stayed there though.
okay?
You thought he'd just get a
And
shot.
the reason that that is important is because we're here celebrating the reopening of the only park that can open now. One of the only public spaces that can open now. And so I've got to say that there's a lot of families that were displaced. 6,018 homes according to LA County Fire, of which about 5,842 were Altadena. But this is Eaton Fire. Big spread of the 14,000 acres. But what's more important is we all need hope, and we all need love, and we all need appreciation. And I'm here to say thank you to all of the supporters, all of the funders, all of the workers, and really all of the residents that have said to all of us they want to return. And so we're not going to be back in our house for 30 months, and I hope by 30 months, because that's when my insurance runs out of paying for the rental house. I already know that I don't have enough, and many people don't have enough to rebuild our house, and we're going to use our personal property monies and whatever else. But during that time, what we need is what we have here today at Loma Alta Park. My grandchildren, my grandchildren, if they're not here yet, will be here. We're fostering them. So DCFS and the Mariscal family have been partners for 32 months. And, you know, I love living in the city unnamed, where I live now, right now, because we have a house, but we don't have a home. And there are many people you saw who raised their hands who don't have a home. And so all of you that are funders here today, and there's a good number of funders here today, I want to say thank you for what you did to get this initially going. I want to thank you for what you're going to be doing, hopefully continuing on with program support and maybe some more improvements in the other locations in the LA County, Altadena based area that was destroyed, right? So we need all of that. But look, we're going to see right now when we go on a quick little walking tour, after Norma and I go down the slide.
I don't know.
Did I say that out loud? But we're going to go inside and we're going to see some great activities. And please understand that it's really because we are a community. I sure hope that I'm going to have some neighbors. And look, I've met a lot. Kenny lived 2 blocks from me, and we would say hello sometimes, but I never really connected, even though I've seen his artwork for 25 years. We've said hello in passing, but since Eaton Fire, we've actually had some very good discussions. And so, again, I just want to reemphasize the fact that our political leaders came together very quickly. Our government employees came together quickly. Our private funders came together real quickly. And a lot of the private businesses that did get paid to do a lot of the work did that quickly. And so I can't remember, it was in March when we were in the hall for the opening, right? In 2 months, we're back here to celebrate. And I sure hope that I get to see all of you that lived here to come back and return. I hope I get to have some coffee with you from Kevin, Bevel, right, from Kevin. I hope that we get to sit here in the picnic benches and enjoy some time together. But more importantly, I hope to see you 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. Thank you.
Mark alluded to the opening of this park was also a love letter to Altadena. We had hundreds of residents driving from all over the county on Saturdays in April. Members throughout Los Angeles County that painted the flowers on the floors, on the murals. So I want to give also just huge congratulations to everyone that contributed. So I'm going to go quickly. Today with us, we have our LA County Park Commissioners, Kirk Miller and Deanne Bublis. Thank you. Our LA County Parks Foundation, the Regional Park and Open Space District. I want to acknowledge Supervisor Barker funded Alta Chats, the outdoor living room, so that neighbors can connect here at this park while the community is being cleaned up. The Altadena Rotary will have summer concerts here all summer long. Barnesworth is not open, but we will have concerts on Saturdays in the summer. Tree People and LA Conservation Corps, which are here, led volunteers. 64 trees planted, over 500 plants here. Funding contributions, once again, from Fire Aid, LA Dodgers Foundation. Today we're going to open 2 Dodger Dream Fields, so stay with us this afternoon. LA Clippers redid our gyms and invested in a computer room. So if community does not have Wi-Fi, come here and connect here at Loma Alta Park. But also want to thank the California Community Foundation, the Pasadena Community Foundation, Landscape Structures, Evergreen Environmental, and RedQuest Outdoor Products. This playground was built in 2 months. What they did is they prioritized this playground over every playground in the California region. They were working 7 days a week, 10 hours a day. We are deeply grateful. This was a gift of love for Altadena. The Altadena Library District, 50, you are here. And the county family who've been supporters who are here. But let me talk, Dr. Laura Trejo, the Department of Aging and Disabilities. We have a room filled with seniors. They will be here with us every day so that seniors are welcome. We have Barbara Ferrer, the Department of Public Health, our partner to make sure that we have child care facilities, child care services for over 150 youth here at Loma Alta Park. Also, public health has provided support for our teen centers. 50 teen centers will have a supper program and youth employment in partnership with the Department of Economic Opportunity. So if you see a teenager from Altadena that is walking around with the youth at work, we have employed 50 youth from Altadena at this park. The Department of Mental Health also has mental health counselors that will be here to support our children in this recovery. And our mental health counselors are already here walking around. So I just want to say, there are so many to thank. We are so deeply grateful. And the magic begins on Monday. Programs start for the community, and we're so grateful. Welcome to Loma Alta Park, and enjoy all the festivities. And now let's open the playground. Thank you, Mike.
Woohoo! This is where the adults go down the slide, and I was feeling sorry for them.
You missed it, Brian. I was right there, but on my live, I got it because I was standing next to her when she cut the ribbon. Oh, see, John Herbidian had me come in close. So I got a really good shot of the ribbon actually being cut.
And I got a really good shot of you getting the shot.
Oh, yeah, you did right there. Oh yeah, you got it good.
I got both ribbon cuttings, this one and the Dodger one.
Yeah, I had to leave. I'm glad you stayed.
Everybody ready for a countdown?
He's so funny.
I know.
3, 2, 1.
He didn't even count.
I know. He's like, ready for countdown.
Okay, now we're going to see certain senior citizens get hurt. Now,
You're dumb for that.
well, you heard what I said. Don't break your
I
back.
won't be volunteering for that.
See her right there? Stop right there. The one I was talking to. Go back.
I'm not on that.
Right there. Right there. Right there. See her with the scarf on? Her name is Lisa. She is the money lady for LA Fire. I mean, for Fire Aid. So she saw me. She was like, Tony, I gotta call you. I was like, yeah. Okay. Like, I'll put you in for a grant. She was like, I'll put you in for a grant for the talk show. And they should be giving it to you soon. I was like, okay, call me this week, Lisa.
You hear me tell that person they were in my light and there's no sun?
Look how my hair frizzed up. Oh, yeah, I heard you.
And we had the protesters out in full fashion.
Yep. That's the lady from that doctor from, she's the public health lady for all of Pasadena, the city of Pasadena, with all that white curly hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's like.
Is that what those signs were?
Yeah, they were protesting.
There's like the
Captain Barker,
Altadena
give us
My
some-
Tribe
give us some
Rise and a bunch of people that are upset that the park was opening. There are also the people that are trying to demand that the state give Altadena $200 million.
It's kind of cool. They went down the slides. It's just,
But they don't know how to go on the slide because you see they had their feet straight in the thing, so they didn't
Right.
reach that.
That's
But
why
that
he
po-
said the elderly. I was like, y'all went down the short slide. I would have gone up and come down the
I
middle.
went all the way to the top.
man,
That's what
Catherine
you
and
gotta do.
Zaire are buddies, huh? Okay.
No, don't believe the hype.
They hooked up.
Zaire's in everything he could get his face in.
That
Don't
is,
believe the hype.
that is cool.
I didn't show you, but it's.
I used to love going down those slides.
That's the ones I would have gone on, Jamal.
Now watch this kid almost get taken out right here.
Oh, him standing there?
No, not him. Okay, after she comes out.
That's an adult. Came down slow.
You made it.
Wow, the climb up was the hardest.
All right, you ready?
Right
Yeah,
here.
come on
The
down.
next person's coming down. Here comes this kid. This
You
is the
don't want to
real right
hold
here.
you down, huh?
You're about to get
Watch out!
mobbed.
Watch out! Somebody kid gonna get mobbed.
Oh,
That's Nick. That's Nick, the town councilman. He's gonna come on next week.
very cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there on Sunday and go down the big ones.
How are you? It is what it is. Good job.
It's a little dark inside.
I gotta bring you on. Good to see you. I'm
There's
great.
a lot of people up there. That's dope.
A ton.
Oh, it was really
Yeah,
crowded. It
full
was very nice.
everything.
Yeah,
Came to when we were thinking about moving
it
off
was
the
very
road.
nice.
Oh, really?
And our mom sat on the bus with me.
Yeah, that's how long I've been out there. But that was our preschool. They now have this here.
Oh, who was that talking to again? The Army Corps.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And
I heard myself.
Okay, I can do it too.
to match the color
Yeah.
that are being put in. And so because these bricks have been here since Park was
Yeah.
60 or whatever, and they're just ugly. And so
Yeah.
I think that they were painted, and I'm so Hey, Lauren. Yeah, I'm sorry.
And now it's going to be at its highest peak. Yeah.
Oh, I was talking
The
to
lady
Nick.
that was calling Lawrence, she's been looking for her cameraman throughout the whole park.
Really?
Yeah, every time I saw her, I'm looking for my cameraman.
Thought you were it. He must have been a brother.
No, it was some other. That dude that was walking by with the big camera, that's who she had been looking for every night, every few minutes.
Mark.
Oh, Brian, what
No,
can I
they
say?
still have the kitty
What a
one
great
too.
opportunity to be here at Loma Alta Park. You know, again, there's always challenges in trying to do all the things that we have to do in a community, but the most important part is that we still are a COMMUNITY community, and so we got to
Right.
take care of all as much as we can. And so those of you that are here supporting us today, thank you very much. All of you that will support us in the future, thank you very much. Together.
And you've
He
been
did
here
it right
since
on
day one
point.
of it.
I've been here since day one. You know, I mean, look, when we talk to people that have lived in our community, I'm a newbie, right, kind of thing. 36 years. I mean,
Yep.
you know, of
Doesn't
course,
matter. You could be here 1 year as long as you
That's
love
right.
the community. That's all that matters.
and that we
Altadena.
picked Altadena from, you know, Silver Lake Echo Park of Los Angeles.
Best kept
picked from-
secret.
Yeah. So what a great opportunity to see a little bit of shine, a little bit of hope on a cloudy day. You know, look, it was drizzling.
Perfect line.
It was drizzling just about an hour ago, and we were able to have this celebration with no rain, go down the play structures, have a good time. So again, to all that are listening to this podcast, I've just got to say thank you for listening, thank you for hearing us, and thank you for believing in us. We are Eaton Fire survivors, and we will be happy when all of us come back to Altadena. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
That's right. I'm out.
So this is the cross contamination right here. That's where it starts.
You gonna be live? Are you live or you just?
No, I'm filming for Monday.
Oh, see,
I said, "What's your name,
I
sir?"
know. I figured one of us was
And
going
may
to do
I
it.
ask you your name?
My name is Brian Bach.
And I'm
You are.
no. That,
I forgot. I forgot
so
what it was.
Mika told me just now. She said you guys were so funny yesterday, talking about your car.
Oh.
She watched the whole thing. How long
That's
it
what
took?
we do. That's what
Well,
we
you
do.
know, she's been watching all the time, and she knows we come on at 10, and sometimes she's able to get on in or jump in later. But she said you guys were hilarious yesterday. I was like, look, the shenanigans with that car, waiting 4 years for it, and all of
Hey,
that.
we all got car issues now and again.
Yeah, and
So-
thank goodness you're not on the donut anymore, and your
Woo,
brakes are good.
boy, I had to show
Ain't
pictures
that
of
right?
that.
So can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what you're doing with that long stick, selfie stick filming?
So
Where
my
are you
job is when we do the podcast on
here? What podcast, sir?
AltadenaTalks. So you can find us on YouTube.
Oh, God.
/@AltadenaTalks on YouTube. I like to push people to that because Facebook always kicks our stuff up after 30 days. But
Just search AltadenaTalks, right?
hashtag AltadenaTalks all together.
Okay,
No
cool.
spaces.
Or anywhere.
But what I'm here to do is, like I always do with you, is to go to the different events and then we talk about it on Monday. That's our Monday recap. And
That's
so
right.
I think this Monday show is going to be dedicated to all this video.
Who you telling? And I've been live almost since I got. So Cal OES people saw me and they were like, Tony, come here. We need to do an interview. And people were walking by like,
I know you're trying to film.
well, no, but they went around. They didn't go in front of us. They went around. But one man was like, are you a celebrity? I was like, no.
No, I'm Altadena
Right.
resident.
And he was like,
born and bred.
but you're fancy and they're filming you. And I cracked up. I was like, no,
Hey,
this is about our
we're
community.
trying to do our thing here and just basically get back to the community. Like we're the benevolence fund. We try to make sure that you are getting all the information you need. I think we just finished our 88th episode
Yesterday.
And of course, Tony's always falls on the fives, so she'll be the 90th, the 95th, and the 100th. So, yeah, we're here, just out here, happy to see that this many people. But my main concern is how long they're going to keep coming out.
Well, that's the thing. That's why people need to know that it reopened today. That's why I went live.
Right.
I walked down to the senior center, satellite. I walked on the field, everything, so that people are aware that it is back open, that it is safe. They've done plenty of testing. They've removed all the soil that was here, redid it. Oh, we went even up to the pool. We went inside.
Did they finish it?
Yes, it looks
Ooh, I
beautiful.
wanna see that.
And they even have a picture of the before. Like the month
When I get all that,
see,
Tony,
Yeah.
and then the
see.
day we were here, where the guys were, they had that picture up there too.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, and you can walk in and go see it.
I'm probably going to go check that out
And
while
even
there's
the
no
lady-
crowds.
Even the lady who remember we talked to her kitty, the mural. She finished both sides and all of that, and so it's beautiful, Brian. It's not. Oh look, it
Stop raining, just like it did at Ashes to Anthem.
Anthem, because I was at both. And you know I'm God's favorite child, so he always makes sure we're good if I'm at events.
I really feel that way though. I am.
I know you
But
do.
yeah, it's
So
Like all
now
of
we're
us here.
both on the same atmosphere
Right.
plateau right now.
This is the cross contamination.
You know, we're just trying to be out here. for-
You stop calling it that.
I know I used to do that all the time too. And so this is what
I find myself looking for hand sanitizer.
oh, you just want to do it that
Okay,
way.
contamination.
So yeah, I had to wear my mural shirt because it didn't have my alumni shirt, and then the other shirts that we were waiting on haven't
And
been
I'm
quite
fancy
delivered
pants.
yet. But you will know us because we will be here long after all this hoopla is done.
We've been here for
Hoopla.
Yeah, we're here,
We're gonna keep being
and
here.
we're gonna keep being here. That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's the way it is. Let me get this picture. Look at the camera real quick.
Look, it's not like on the show. Look.
I know it's slide in.
Slide in.
Well, you still can
Right.
because it's a video.
Some days I'll be over here working and I do like
Funny. So I'm gonna go over here to the pool. Actually, what I like to do is go talk to some of these people, like at the aquatics people, but I think they're just sitting here
they're
freezing to
still
death.
here. Yeah. And they walk away if I talk to them.
There's Chris.
Right.
Sneak,
Uh-huh.
like, walking up,
How you doing?
like, you know.
Staying? Oh, I thought you said.
This thing too.
Who's laughing?
Jenkins, Christine.
Right. I'm like, you know, Chris.
Right.
But
They used to,
I know you know how to
I
do it.
remember them from the weight room. Him, Eric Arnold, Eddie Gillies was always going at it.
Oh, you know I'm.
Oh, Chris?
More than you know, I can lift more than
Very
you.
front,
Yeah.
yeah, at the very front, it has like the whole schedule. So.
Right.
Where the food at?
Why? Being ghetto.
No,
I was starving.
well, because they sitting there munching. I'm hungry.
Thanks,
You
Mark.
graduated with Eric Arnold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks.
I remember that. I remember. Okay, so let me break this down. Let me flip this out. So, Chris, do you remember in the gym, in the weight room, how they used to have it painted up there with all the people who reached 350, 400? Your name was up there. Eric's. Who else? Dee Dee Moore.
I think Scott Garnett probably topped the list.
Ashley, all y'all was up there, man. Y'all looked up to all of y'all because, man, y'all was my big brothers, man. I came
82 and
I
83,
came
the
to
best
Muir.
years.
It was. I was supposed to go to chess.
I
I
don't
didn't know
know.
nobody at Muir, but Muir
I don't know about
welcomed
that.
me like I was already
Of
there.
course
And
you
actually, I knew Antoine Peterson, the only person I knew. Which actually,
Calling them all off
Which-
right now.
oh, you know me,
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna call
gotta say
names.
the whole
But
name.
he introduced me to Joe Bryant, to Amber Francis, to Lewis Briggs. So all I became friends with the whole football team, even though I wasn't on the football team. Then the next year, I made it to the drum corps, and so now I'm part of the football team because we was the heartbeat,
Absolutely.
and I
No
loved
doubt.
it, man. It was
That's how we got
that's
our
why you
second-
still got
You
this
can see
shirt
the
on.
joy in my eyes.
Oh
Oh
man,
Oh yeah.
that I still come back.
Many games.
Still come back.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah, good times back then,
That's my
man.
days. That's the golden times.
Right, man, and that's why people be tripping on. I be talking to people and they be like, "You still hang out with us?" Well, I said, "No, I still hang around friends from fourth grade." See, that's a difference.
Yeah. We go way back.
Way back.
Everybody's got pride. You know, we just we stick together now.
And that's why this town gonna be dope when it get rebuilt, because it's like this is another 100 years.
I live right next door to the park, so I'm living it now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Same thing.
Trying to get it back.
But it'll happen. I'm not even tripping. Thanks, bro, for hitting me. I got this other hand. So. Appreciate you.
Anytime.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, mixer, man, by the way.
But we'll tell people like this is who's going to be on the show.
Perfect.
Look at the smile.
Thanks, baby. That's why I said, come on over here.
Okay, here.
My film.
This was where the cross contamination happened.
Twice.
Are you sure this time?
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
He usually has them on, but it's not a sunny day today. Yeah. Well, it's sunny now. All this
Because
brightness.
I was like,
around
here, hold this.
Right,
Right.
that's where it
Right,
happened.
Phil?
I'm just going to put, yeah, I'm still live. You can talk.
Okay, so as you can
I really
see,
wasn't
I
even
got
expecting that.
cameras in my hand now. Let's see if I can
What's that little camera called?
I'm trying to.
That's the Osmo.
Osmo.
Yeah, right down on Ferris and Palm. Okay, y'all, I'm on Tony's live right now, and I know that I'm manning 2 cameras right now. So while I'm filming them, I'm filming me. So appreciate y'all for being on here. We up here trying to give you what we give you every Monday through Friday on the podcast. If you don't remember where to find it, it's that hashtag AltadenaTalks. You can search that on Google. And check us out. We just finished our 88th episode
That's
yesterday.
why it's Tony's
We are
talk.
the longest running
I'ma talk.
podcast in the
I'm
world.
going to meet some people. I'm going to bring them on the show.
Dealing with
My brother who's a
So
Cal Fire
check us out. Look at the previous episodes. We had builders town halls. We had builders on the show. We had all of these things that you are looking for and we're trying to get information on. We're trying to be your one-stop shop service provider for resources in Altadena, as well as
I know, I went IT
any
like
other
a
things
mug.
such as appearing at grand openings of new parks that we just attended.
I got a contact.
So we will be
that
with
matter of
you.
fact.
We're going to be showing you the dream field
Who's that?
The guy right there,
Dodgers
the
have,
PIO in the yellow,
graciously donated
Oh,
to
okay.
us, and
to
just
talk
a lot of
about
stuff's going on.
Captain
So
coming on Thursday.
I'm going to flip this back
Nice.
around so you can actually take myself off the screen. But thank you all for paying attention, and we are here for you.
I think I flipped it around on yours, Tony, when I went live.
Okay, so now you got 2
So
cameras.
which camera I was on.
Yeah, you did.
You see everybody's up here. Parents are bringing their kids. It's a great thing today. You know, this is what we did this for. This is for the kids. Not necessarily for the adults. It's actually, to be honest, it's for the kids and the seniors. So hope you guys are paying attention and will come out and support, because this is our mission, is to make sure that everything
I was trying to find the
with
word.
Altadena gets back to the right structure, and we hope to see you here soon.
I was doing all that, Tony, because I was holding your camera. So I was wanting to do other things. I was waiting for you to take your camera back, then I could get back to thinking again.
And I was talking.
Getting, connections, making connections and all that. So What's going on, brother? I'm manning 2 cameras. We got the infamous
this dude.
card up here.
What's happening, man? Welcome to Altadena, the new
I
Altadena.
cannot.
You know what I'm saying?
The brand new Altadena. 3 stories.
3 stories. We wish. We wish we could
And
do
a
3
half
stories.
card.
Did they just put that there? That wasn't there.
I didn't even remember that thing.
God.
Because we were up there, I didn't see it. They built that later.
How did you not see it? That's the first thing that you got to see.
I think when we came up there in April, that wasn't there.
Oh, the one week
so
when you were there.
realize that
Yeah.
this is new. Of course, I don't have any. My kids are 32 and 35 years old, so I'm not going to be paying attention to that. But she is back. I flipped it around to show the crowd. I was talking for a minute. I ran out of stuff to say. Can you believe it?
Captain
I ran out of stuff to say.
It looks like they're going on a tour of the pool now. I'm going to go up there real quick.
Oh, this is where it gets a little dicey right here because they were like, "Oh no, this is not for you." I said, "Oh, okay."
The pool area.
Watch how she clowned me though.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not
You
allowed.
can see everybody's going to be all kinds of stuff up here. And we're just making sure that we keep Altadena hopeful for the kids. You know, the pool's been redone. I swam at this pool when I was 5 years old. Can you believe it? And now 45 years later, here we are. Yeah.
She just turned them away too.
Right.
Sorry, this is a private government supervisor right now.
Okay. I'm only
What, in the bathroom?
that's doing stuff around the beach. So that's okay. No, that's fine. So I've been well, it's 3 of us. Me, Tony, she's down there. It's called AltadenaTalks. I'm gonna put this on pause. Okay.
Yeah, and they interviewed me right then and there. I couldn't pay attention to holding the camera.
Credentialed people, but
No,
I'll show you what it looks like.
We do have
So I was here when they were plastering it, and now look at how beautiful this pool is.
I wonder how long it took them to fill it.
Olympic size. And we got the lifeguard on duty in case somebody falls in, because I know you didn't hope those people didn't fall in, because I know that water cold, is it?
They clown me.
Is it warm? Well, it's warm because you get in it all the time. I bet you if I get in there, it'd be
You don't
cold.
know what you're talking about, man.
Oh, is it? I'm ready to jump in now, then. That's hotter than my sauna. Look at that beautiful pool. I mean,
They're like, please don't, sir.
Amazing.
I know.
This is crazy.
They be believing me.
You can see up there that they're trying to put the regrowth up. That's Lavinia up there. And now we're going to have our park back. And like Captain Barger said, there's still work to be done. But majority of it is done. And so I'm happy to be able to come up here and report to you guys.
Before on this poster right here.
Oh, okay.
Some of our photos that were taken.
Let's go over here and check that out. Yeah, I was here when they were doing that. We showed this on our podcast about 3 weeks ago, I think. But yeah, that was the soot and all the stuff that landed from the ash. Huh?
Amen. Unfortunately.
Hey man, sometimes you need a burnout to have renew and regrow and do everything. What they say in the Bible.
It's you being
They got
insightful.
rid of Sodom and Gomorrah
I'm
because
always
they
getting
did it with
stuff
fire.
I remember.
Some people's houses had old spirits in them that needed to go. You know,
Wow.
and we had a few people tell us that. Like,
See, that wasn't a quote. That came from Dawn.
You talking about Nottaway?
and then she goes, and we only had one bathroom, and I got 4.
No, I'm talking about Dawn when
So,
she said
yeah,
her house
two
was burned up
bathrooms.
and she wanted to get the spirits out so that
Go
her
back
house.
down here. No, I appreciate it. What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon. I'm Brian, and I went out to the. Let me go this way because that's a better bright light.
Hello,
So
everybody.
this is Brandon. He's with the Loma Alta Pool. What do you do?
No, LA County Parks and Rec for aquatic.
Well, see, I got to let these people say their stuff themselves because I don't know. But I'm just up
Thank you
here
for
trying to
coming out.
coverage. Yes.
All the support. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now we're going to go head down to the Dodger Stadium. I mean, the Dodger Stadium, the Dodger Dream Fields that were just donated by the Dodgers. And we're going to show you what's going on with that. But first, let me get this panned area right here.
Look at the little munchkins.
Yeah,
So
this
great.
park is
And I
alive.
like that
Doesn't
they
look like a-
separated
Yeah,
it.
they
Like
got
that
shorts.
one up top is
They're
for
doing
2
a
to 6 years old,
fundraiser.
and the other
Yep.
one's for the bigger kids.
It says County of Los
Yep.
Angeles.
I remember my kids were
Pretty sure.
young. I'd take them up to the top one.
Dina Love.
Yep.
That's cool.
And they have a lot of
Now
stuff
we're gonna
on
go
that one for neurodivergent children too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I like the fact that they took those prison color walls off.
Remember I asked them
Yeah,
to
give
paint
it
it?
some life.
On pause and grab a snack.
Yep.
Okay, so now I'm going to take you over to where they're going to do the presentation at noon for the Dream Fields. And I just want to give you a bird's eye view of what they look like now. Look at that.
Yeah, that's really, really cool, man.
Turf is out there. The grass has been done. They got the infield is looking great.
Looking great.
And it's not just one, but 2. And look at
Well,
that
wait,
scoreboard
there's more.
they put up there that we were wondering where they were going to put it before. But there it
You
is.
see the side they put in, Brian?
Yeah, it was
See how
nice.
nice it looks?
Ceremony scene
It was thick too. Like it's not even cut yet.
for everything.
Nope. Because remember when we were there, it was still the old brown grass.
That crab grass.
So that
Yep.
as well.
Dodgers really did a whole look at the scoreboard. Remember it was that little one in that video before?
Right.
Yeah, that's a dope scoreboard.
Yeah.
And like
put
I
up a
said in the
beautiful
last
scoreboard.
podcast when we were talking about this, they actually painted them. Now it doesn't look like a concrete jungle.
Oh, you said it.
looks
Right.
like park you want to come to.
Jungle.
So you can see all the murals have been painted, and you got a little drizzle coming down, but you got no more ugly walls. They're all, you got the little coffee spots coming to be up here. You see the walls have been done. You see you got the new park equipment, safety swings, and 3-story tower right there that the kids can play in now.
And all kinds of
Everyone's getting
delectables.
coffee.
Yeah.
And
got a lot of options.
You see they left the benches the same prison wall color, but they painted the walls, so I'm all right.
Marcus, getting ready to sign off. Glad you guys were able to check this out.
Check
we
it
will
out,
be
check
back with
it
more
out.
information for you.
I look like I just woke up.
Stay tuned. Always check us out. AltadenaTalks.com is our website. np.altadenatalks.org is our nonprofit. And you can find us on pretty much every social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. We're going to be moving to Twitch soon and a few others. So stay tuned, and we
Pinterest.
hope that you guys can check out the podcast.
Yeah, that's what we need.
And see what we're trying to do for our thing. So we'll get back. Peace.
Look at the smile. Aww.
Collaboration doesn't just end when the project is on and projects like this are finished. Restoration is not a single act, but a relationship and an opportunity. Opportunity to build back smarter,
Oh, there's
cleaner,
PJ.
and more inclusively, and to engage our youth in stewardship. Loma Alta Park stands as a living example of what that is. It was shaped by partnership and designed with inclusion in mind. And it's not
I'm glad it was so well attended though Saturday.
Yeah. That's really
but
cool.
what those things represent.
I guess people were just like, look, I want to get back.
No, they want to get all the kids out the house.
And children grow,
Yeah.
and our stories are shared, and our history is honored and respected.
That part. How
Our
about it?
collaboration ensures that this land remains not just open but alive.
But that's the whole point of reopening the park. And even though the protesters were there and that Aldo Black, that singer guy was there talking about how are we reopening the park when houses aren't rebuilt? And what I've said to him and a couple other people was, what about all the kids that are up in the meadows and Lavinia and other parks that have come back? just want to be on every stage and everything, huh?
By Alice Scott.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last?
They should have gotten Angie Fisher since Angie's a dinner girl.
Right.
And bright
Well, Allison's a dinner girl too. But I didn't know she could sing like that.
Oh, is she? Okay, cool then. Never mind.
She sits on the alumni board with me at Mule.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's great when they put that out to person. She sounds great.
And the rockets rock
Wow.
bombs bursting in the
I saw what you tried to do.
that our flag rusty there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Wow. Woo.
That's the lady I was talking about with the glasses and the short hair.
Oh, on the left in the white jacket, sweater.
No, the one next to her on the right, wiping her eyes.
Oh. Oh, the best.
She said out the Loma.
Oh. She was caught up. She had her emotions going.
Yeah, I was too far back at this point. I needed to move
I
closer.
don't know how I'm going to follow that beautiful anthem. That was amazing. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Kirsten. I'm so excited to be here just simply because the feelings of joy and the turn and some sense of normalcy, I hope is what is within us all. Today is a small step forward. While the fires have subsided, the devastation continues as families across Altadena fight to rebuild. With your journey in mind, we want this community to know that the Los Angeles Dodgers Foundation is here to support you along the way. And today, we are so proud to present Dodgers Drain Field 66 and 67 as part of the reopening here at Loma Alta Park. It is our hope that these dream fields will provide a beacon of hope and community where families can once again gather, play, and thrive. I think back to that day in January when Norma Garcia Gonzalez texted me about Loma Alta and this project. Our immediate reply was, yes, how can we help? We were honored to be part of this project that will serve youth and bring back some normalcy, allowing them to experience new playing surfaces and grass and enclosed fields and upgraded fencing and an LED scoreboard that resembles the one at Dodger Stadium. These efforts reflect a broad commitment to enhance the communities that we serve. To date, LADF has invested over $21 million in 67 Dodgers Dream Fields since 2003. With the completion of this field, over 1.8 million youth and families will now have access to quality top-tier baseball and softball fields. As we stand here today, I'm so proud of the partnership we have built and what these two fields will do for Altadena. I want to be thankful to the youth who are here today representing the Central Altadena Little League, and to your parents and coaches that made it possible for you to be here today. Thank you. To the County North baseball and softball programs, thank you for being here as well, and the wider Altadena community. I also want to say, I oftentimes say that partnership is the secret sauce to success, and today would not have been possible without the support of many partners. Thank you to our sponsors for answering our call to partner on this project. The LA84 Foundation and Play Equity Fund, thank you, Renata. The UCLA Health Foundation, thank you, Becky. The Helen and Will Webster Foundation, thank you, Rich. And the Los Angeles County Parks Foundation, thank you, Joe and Teresa. Additionally, I'd like to thank our LADF board members, Raul Anaya and Renata Simbrel and Glenn Harvey, who are joining us today. And I don't believe I see them right now, but we will have members of the Robinson family, who many know, Jackie Robinson and Mac Robinson's families, have significant roots here in Altadena, so I'm glad that they've been a part of this as well. And not too soon, you will hear from a special guest, supporter of the Dodgers Foundation, someone we call family since she joined the team, pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers, Evan Phillips. I know you guys are excited about that. And I'd be remiss if I didn't thank our project partner, John Mosier with Landmark Sports and Christy Frank with Magical Builders. This project was very, very unique. 6 weeks. We have never done 2 Dodgers Dream Fields in 6 weeks. Thank you, John, and thank you, Christy, for all of this. And a special thanks to John because this is his 67th Dream Field with us.
Where's that bobblehead?
And our Dodgers Foundation staff.
I can have
Boy,
one, two.
what a couple of weeks we've had, what a couple of months we've had, what a year we've had. And especially to Rachel Resnick and to Michael McKelvin and Ashley Dominguez for making these.
Yeah, I'm about my business. I'm about to get on my phone.
And finally, I want to thank Supervisor Catherine Barger, Norma Garcia Gonzalez, and the entire LA County Department of Parks and Rec for inviting us again to be a part of this special project. We are inspired every day by the resilience of Altadena. As we face this challenge together, the Los Angeles Dodgers Foundation remains steadfast in its mission to ensure everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Thank
Park
you.
was popping that day.
Right.
I had to move closer.
Don't these fields look fantastic? Who wants to play on these fields?
I do.
Okay.
Can I hear that again? Who wants to play on these fields?
I do.
We met many times with the community of Altadena. And the community of Altadena asked us to lead with children in mind. As children come back to envision their new home with their families,
people kept getting.
They need to also feel and see what recovery looks like. The murals, the beautiful playground, these fields gifted to us by the LA Dodger Foundation is what recovery and hope and resilience looks like. Thank you, LA Dodgers Foundation.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. Hope and resilience. Ooh, what kind
The leader, Nicole Whitman, said yes, did not hesitate. She said, we're going to figure it out and we're going to make it happen. The Dodgers Foundation was with Altadena from day one. On Monday after the fires, we opened up care camps for the children of Altadena. 2,700 children from Altadena were cared for while schools were closed for 3 weeks. The LA Dodgers Foundation was a contributor and supporter for this effort, supporting 2,700 children that were displaced with 36,000 meals, 21,000 donations. And we took them to Dodger Stadium, and children who had lost everything in their homes came back with bags filled of goodies that they needed to come back to camp with clean clothes and new pairs of shoes. This field is step 2, but the Dodgers are also going to be with this community so that as we heal, as we recover, as we play, as we make connections with each other and talk about the next phase of recovery, the Dodgers will be our partner. And for that, Nicole, to you and your team, your board, I just want to say, give it up to Nicole for her heart, her leadership, and for saying yes, yes, yes. These are the only baseball fields that will be open in Altadena. And the glorious sound of joy and play that you hear in the playground is what we're envisioning here. And I hope that we get to hear so much more from our youth, and we're very excited that they get to start soon. But I want to say thank you to the town council. Victoria, that first meeting was you to say we need our park back. Thank you for telling us to go, because we haven't stopped since. Thank you to the LA County Parks commissioners. We have Deanne Bublis representing the 5th District and Kirk Cabrera Miller from the 3rd District, both who've experienced significant impacts from the fire. Thank you for being our biggest champions and leaders. To the LA County Parks Foundation, who have shepherded this recovery of Loma Alta, thank you so much. And thank you to the Altadena community. Thank you to all of the volunteers, the LA County Parks team. Welcome back to Loma Alta Park.
Woohoo! Thank you, Loma. We would now like to introduce a dedicated leader in youth sports, providing opportunities, expanding access for young people across the region. Please join me in welcoming a significant ally on multiple Dodger dream fields over the years. She's no stranger to the Dodgers Foundation, and we are proud to introduce Renata Simrel, the president and CEO of LA89 Foundation, president of Play Equity Fund. Oh, no, the list goes on. Let me continue. President of Play Equity Fund and Dodgers Foundation board member, Renata.
Thank you, Kristen. I got too many jobs. I'm Jamaican. Good morning, Altadena.
Sound like Tony.
Good morning, Altadena.
Yes.
It is a beautiful day in Altadena. I feel that I need to say I'm sorry. I'm really sorry you guys are going through this.
Excuse me.
But thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing us what resiliency looks like. Thank you for showing out and showing up with the radical reclamation of play and of joy. And Nicole, thank you for allowing us to continue to be your partner and bringing hope.
Everybody just picked it.
And bringing hope and rebuilding and showing with teamwork and with community and with trust and with listening and what change looks like. It's one step at a time. So I'm just simply here to say thank you for allowing myself and the board members of the LA89 Foundation, the Play Equity Fund, for helping to take one small step in reclaiming joy, reclaiming rebuilding, reclaiming community. I just hope that this space brings you, not just today, but through the months and the years ahead of rebuilding, that it is a place of safety, that it continues to be a safe place of community, that it continues to bring laughter, to bring joy, and to bring a sense of normalcy as you continue to rebuild. And as the Dodgers Foundation will be here for the long haul, just know that the Play Equity Fund and the LA89 Foundation is going to be with you through the long haul. So thank you. Kids, enjoy today, enjoy tomorrow, and enjoy the future of happiness, of joy, of community, of friendship, of love here at Loma Park. So thank you.
Loma Alta.
I know you kids are so ready to get on this field, but before, I know, you're excited. Before we do that, I have a special guest. You guys are huge Dodger fans, right? Yeah. We love the boys in blue, yes. Well, today we have with us pitcher of your Los Angeles Dodgers, Evan Phillips.
How's everybody doing?
You wasn't playing
I
Saturday
am
night.
just so excited to be here. I know you guys are excited to get out here and take advantage of the
I
access
said
to
he
these
was
fields and
not
what this means to
playing
this community
starting
is so
on
special.
Saturday night.
Thank you to the Dodgers Foundation for giving us the opportunity as players to come out and take part in events like this. I feel like it's a responsibility as a player to come partake in events like this for you guys and have seen the impact on this community specifically. I just know these fields and this whole park itself is going to do so much good for this community. And, you know, driving in, this is my first time to the area since the fires. And to witness the impact, you know, firsthand, I had chills, you know, the last couple miles driving in, and it made me really heavy-hearted. But to, you know, drive up, park my car, and see the joy and excitement on everybody's face for the reopening of this park is truly phenomenal. So I'm so excited for you guys, and you know, I want to reflect on what, you know, my little league fields meant to me. I feel like that's a good message for the young players we have here today. And you know, looking back, I see it through a much different lens than I did as a kid. As a kid, the primary focus was fun. I was going to the park every day to play my favorite sport with the opportunity to practice and get better, see my friends. But I'm sure the parents, you guys can probably be able to reflect more on the community aspect of it. This is where you come, you know, to check in with your local folks, you know, and I think there's a special aspect to that, you know, across the whole park. And, you know, kids specifically, the opportunity this creates for you guys down the road, the opportunity to learn discipline, teamwork, responsibility. These are all things you can carry through your entire life. Please take advantage of this time, take advantage of the fields, and please just have fun with it. It's a special opportunity to play this game of baseball, softball, having access to the park, the playgrounds. It's really, really special. So again, thank you to the Dodgers Foundation, and just to have this opportunity to come speak with you guys for a few moments is really special to me. Thank you.
Thank you for being with us here today, Evan. So now we are going to have our ceremonial ribbon cutting. So we're going to have all of our speakers and sponsors, if we can all come to the front. We're going to do our ribbon cutting really quickly and take a photo.
Gotta have that photo op.
Look at Catherine up there getting the mic out the way. She's not just a supervisor. She'll help move things.
Right.
You're wrong. I wonder who thought of that first. Get gigantic scissors to cut the stuff. That's funny.
I like
Well, you can't see the
It
tiny
is cool.
ones.
I just wonder who thought of it first.
There's your boy on the right, the bobblehead.
One tooth wonder, or is
The
that his
brother.
tongue?
With his hat to the side and his,
Right,
and
China,
his
what's that?
belly sticking out.
Right.
Looking like me.
With his little pterodactyl arms.
Right. I can't pay the bill. Can't reach it.
The kids kept saying 3, 2, 1.
It started off with 3, 2, 1. Kids are impatient.
Yeah, they're like 10. Come on. We tried to play.
Right. That's all you need is 5 or down, not from 10.
Yeah, we don't need that extra 7 seconds.
I don't know if they even got to play on the fields.
I thought they were throwing. Oh, they showed on the news that they were like throwing the ball.
They were
The
having a
pitcher was
clinic.
pitching to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they did have a clinic. Yeah,
Yeah, they
One
had
I don't
person I'd
think
like
they're
to
on the
recognize. They're a
actual
key community
play.
leader whose commitment to youth in the game of baseball helps bring parks like this.
Look at Phil. He's the president of Central Altadena Little League. In his blue hoodie.
Oh, okay.
Altadena, where you at?
That's Phil. I know. Yep.
Central Altadena, where you at? Yes, this is what love looks like. This is what love looks like. I know a lot of my people are hurting right now. A lot of my people are hurting right now. This is only a fraction of our league. We also have our brother league with us, West Pasadena Little League, who had allowed us to play somewhere this year. And we are so thankful to West Pasadena Little League and the city of Pasadena for housing us. But we back.
Yeah.
We're at our neighbor park here in Loma Alta. This is a childhood park for me. LA County, I like to thank LA Dodger Foundation. I like to thank Norma. I like to thank all of the sponsors and everybody who helped us. My board members for when this fire happened. Everybody on the board said we're going to make sure that we have a Little League season this year. And everybody was being displaced, but through Zoom, we were able to still have our board meetings. So I thank everybody on our board for sticking this season out and making sure these kids had a season. Really quick, I want to, if you guys don't know Coach Z, Zaire Calvin, he just wanted to thank some of the people that contributed really quick. How you guys doing? First, I want to give a moment of silence to the 18 lives that were lost in the Altadena fire.
It's more than 18 now. I done found some more.
Thank you. I wanted to personally thank Tiffany and Scott Asaki from the LA Dodgers and all the Dodger moms who stepped in to contribute and help with my daughter when all these things were going on. So the Dodgers have been giving and giving and giving, and I just want to pay homage to how much they give. And she put that together and made sure all the Dodger moms were blessing us. So I just wanted to say that and give homage to that. So thank you guys. Appreciate that. So as you guys know, we do have our closing day ceremony here. This is what we do. We've had a great season. We're going into our city tournaments and our tournament of champions. So shout out to the teams that made it into those extended plays. Our juniors teams have games today. Our intermediate team has a game today. So a lot of those guys aren't here. Some of them are in attendance. So great for those that weren't able to show up. Really quick, we have a skills challenge every year. I want to thank Lacey Holmquist and Colleen Warneski for going around and making sure that these kids had an opportunity to do a skills challenge. It's something that we've always done during our All-Star Festival that we were unable to have this year. But it's something that we do for these kids to be able to show their skill sets throughout the year. Who's number one in whatever division or whatever it is that they do, whether it's run the fastest, throw the fastest, or throw the furthest. So these are some rewards. If I can have our board members come up here really quick. We want to get this out the way because we're going to recognize these young fellas and the things that they were able to do this year. So in our AA division, we have a 4-way tie for the fastest pitch. All of these kids threw the same speed. I do not have the speed on here, but I'm telling you, it was almost the velo of these young kids are going to be amazing when they get older. So first up, we have Camden Orlandini coming in first place. Camden, where you at? Camden, are you here? Camden, right here. Come get it. Come get it, young man. Thank you. Benjamin Rosen, where you at? Ben, where you at? Good job, Ben. Frederick Seitz, where you at, young Freddie?
I wonder how fast
Ready.
I want to know.
Look, you know he's gonna be a picture with that hair.
Stelzner, where you at, Ansel?
Remind me to Bad News Bears.
Right, Tanner.
All right, I'll collect that on behalf of Ansel. Oh, hey, there we go. All right. Loving the hair. Somebody please get him a hair sponsor for his NIL when he's ready to go. Head and Shoulders right there. Head and Shoulders. There you go. We got him. All right, for our AAA division, coming in first, we got Tonis Klein. We also have a tie for first place in the AAA division. We got Henry Hallquist. Big Hank, where you at?
Where are all the other kids?
Coming in second place, we got Xander. Xander, you in the building?
I'm not seeing.
Okay. All right. Coming in third, we have Evan Baeza. Did Evan come in the building today? Where Evan? Evan, you here? All right. We'll go ahead and collect those and give them to him at a later time. For our majors division, coming in first place, we got Gabriel Franklin. Big Gabe, hustle down here, kid. We got Gabriel Franklin. And we also had a tie in the majors division. And I know they've been going back and forth, but where's David Yamaguchi?
I knew.
Way to go, Yamaguchi. Yeah. Coming in second place, we have Owen Oakleberry. Where's Big O at? Agent Zero, where you at? And not here today, but coming in second place also is Titus Milton. For our intermediate division, coming in first place, we got Clayton Warneski.
These kids are already
coming in second place. Where's Big Kirk? H-Chains. Where we at, baby?
Exactly.
Come on, Kirk.
I'm a ball player, dang it.
Coming in third place, we have Gavin
Baeza. You don't have a
Baeza.
mouthful of sunflower
I know if
right
yes, Evan wasn't here, then Gavin's not here as well. And coming in third place as a tie, we have Ethan Brown. Now we're going to do the furthest throw. Of course, we're going to have some of these names repeat because if you throw the fastest, most likely you throw the furthest as well. For the AA division, though, we got a newbie coming in here. First place, do we have Montgomery Thurston in the building today?
Montgomery Thurston. The third.
Right on.
Is his mom here? They might be on the playground. All right, but we know he's here, right? Okay, so we'll get that to him. Kieran Connor.
Kieran.
Is it Kieran?
Like, hey, Ron.
Did I say it wrong? Kieran? Is Kieran here? No? All right. Coming in third place, we have Nasir Johnson. Did Nasir show up? There we go. Moving on to the AAA division. Coming in first, we have Henry.
And I think that's where I ended it at. So thank you everyone for watching.
You literally were just done?
I got tired. I was like, okay, I gotta sit down. I was standing the whole time. But I tried to cover as much as possible while we were there.
Yeah,
I did forget to go into the gym and give a special shout out to Farrell's Burger for providing the breakfast and the burgers at 2:30. Unfortunately, I got a little burnt out and needed to go have a drink. And so I was tired.
Not burnt out, so I needed a drink.
Yeah, I needed a drink. I hadn't had one in like a couple of months. So once again, we've been going for about an hour and 33 minutes. Thank you guys for checking us out. As usual, we always try to bring you everything that happens on the weekends when we can make it. And this was a grandiose weekend. Tony went live on Saturday. We gave you the recap today. You guys got any parting words?
No, I thought that was a great recap. I know it was long, but I think people really felt like they were there if they couldn't make it, right? I thought that was really cool.
Especially with the cross-contamination.
Right. Yeah, they feel safe, though, because they're
More like
glad they weren't there for the contamination.
I'm never
I'm messing with cross-pollination.
Yes.
I like to use words that make people go,
like what? Hey, what? No, I thank you guys for being there and getting the footage that you did. Ironically, I was watching what you were playing, Brian, and I went to Tony's live, and I was watching them at the same time. I tried to sync them up. I got pretty close. It was pretty cool though to see both vantage points. That was a lot of good content.
I'm just proud to be an Altadenian.
It was a good day.
Indeed.
We're gonna have a new Altadena.
Very well attended
with the old Altadena residents, so that's gonna be perfect.
Yeah, bigger, better, stronger. I'm telling you.
Brand new house.
So you know how we said we're gonna do a day at a steak corral?
Mm-hmm.
We need to schedule a day, an adult day at the park, because I know you didn't show them, but y'all, there is this hammock swing up there. When I tell you it's a full hammock, and these other two that kids can get in, but adults can sit in, and then these other two swings, and to play on that, go to the top and slide down, and it needs to be a good Saturday weekend, hot, so we can also go swimming in our newly plastered tile pool that we haven't all been in forever.
I guess I better start working out because you don't want to see me with shorts on.
You could wear shorts and a t-shirt. You ain't got to swim in just shorts. Bunch of y'all got bellies, so it's okay. Bunch of us got extra hips.
I don't know what you're talking about. I used to have a six-pack, but now I got a keg. So we rolling with that keg.
Well, shit, I got a party ball, bro. So how about that?
The party ball.
Yeah.
That's what we should do. We should have a party called the party ball.
We should have
everybody
a
with guts. Y'all are all
party
welcome.
up there.
I need to work out, so I can't participate in that.
Yes, you can.
So no, I'm saying I need to participate.
So he doesn't pay.
So it ain't applicable to me.
The workout.
Yeah, because right now it is very applicable.
Because
we need to have a Saturday, and on our show, be like, y'all meet us up there. We'll have the picnic area over off to the side. We'll barbecue, whatever. Everybody can bring. I don't care if you got to wear a muumuu, but swim. And
have some
do the
fun.
stuff at our park like we used to do when we were kids, right? And go and enjoy Loma Alta because it's reopened, and there's no age, thing on the park to play. Obviously, the babies 2 to 6, but
We can't be knocking no kids out the way when we trying to play.
Look, we'll do it.
Like,
when
get
the
out the
kids-
way. It's my turn, kid.
But we're gonna have a good time. That's what we need to do. We need to swim. We need to do all that and support the park again and be there. So. Have
So
some fun.
I'm coining paid. So you remember Party in Palm Springs, the initials are PIPS? Well, I'm doing Party in Altadena, the initials are paid. No, that didn't work. It didn't work. I had a whole thing and it didn't work because that's
What?
PI. Yeah, they didn't spell paid.
Pia.
Piad. It's the Piad. Going to the Piad.
What was that lady's name? Pia Zadora? Or
Oh, that used to be my client, remember?
yeah, that name I ain't heard it forever.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started with that.
That's a way back Wednesday or a throwback Thursday.
Before the pandemic, I used to do a way before the pandemic. In fact, this is 2010. Pia Zadora was my client when I lived in Vegas. Pia Zadora was the queen of pandemic. What do you call that?
I don't know.
Sanitation. I mean, not sanitation.
Oh, really?
Sanitizer. Before you walked in her house, and she has a dope house up in Vegas, you had to put on gloves, booties on your shoes,
That's right.
and wear a mask.
That was during the pandemic?
No, that was during 2010. She was pre-pandemic.
Oh, I did that during the pandemic.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But it wasn't not just wearing booties, you had to take your shoes off at the front door and come
Now,
in.
she didn't make you take the shoes off. She made you put booties over the shoes. So you
No,
had to wear
I
it
was
like that.
look, I was like, you can come in but take your shoes off, leave them on the porch. Like we did in Japan. We used to leave all our stuff out the door outside. You didn't wear
Oh, that
shoes.
was our house up in Altadena. You see about 18 pairs of shoes be outside.
And my daughter, the one that's the nurse, she never wears shoes in the house. She always takes them off, and she's like, and don't sit on your bed with your clothes on that you came from outside.
Oh yeah,
Make
outside
sure you
clothes.
dress first.
I can
and-
attest to that. Because
Yeah,
I was
she's
a,
like,
I
Mom,
was a
there's so many
surgical tech.
germs. She's like, don't sit your purse on nothing. And so I have a lot of Lysol bottles, and we spray a lot of our stuff before we,
Sounds like this house.
Yeah. Oh.
Sherry got everything. She had 50
Yeah.
bottles of Lysol.
And bringing it in.
Everywhere. They are placed strategically. There's some cleaning wipes over there.
Do you know that people were getting mad about having to wash their hands? It's like, wait a minute, what were you doing? And now that the pandemic's over, are you going back to just nasty, not washing your hands?
I keep hand sanitizer in the car.
Oh, I keep
that.
Let me tell you something. At church on Sundays, and people laugh when they sit next to me because right before Pastor John preaches or used to be bishop, they'll say, hold your neighbor's hand, and we pray, right? Soon as I let them hands go, I get my sanitizer out and I do my hand. People be like, Tony, you are crazy. No. I gotta
because you touch your face, you do this, you do this. So
I'm a germaphobe. I don't want your germs on me. And yes, I'll pray with you, but you can best believe I put a bunch. I don't just a little dry. I be like slathered in it.
And then you gotta wave your hands just to get them dry.
Right. Yeah, because people are nasty. That's another reason. I don't eat.
And they're not nasty on purpose. They just sometimes forget.
No, that's nasty on purpose. It ain't forgetting. How you forget to wash your hands? That's just like if I brought y'all over and cooked and didn't wash my hands constantly as I'm cooking, not just before. But
you want some of this food? Yeah, let me
there's a barbecue guy.
I'm only eating from people I know.
There's a barbecue guy that Courtney went to one time. You know how they post up everywhere. And she goes, yeah, have you ever had this person's stuff? I said, if you want to know how clean a barbecue spot is, look at the jar that they keep the spoons in when they rinse stuff off. And if that's looking janky, I'm not eating there. Not at all. So if you're
vendors don't even have the sink. To be a street vendor, you're supposed to have a sink that you wash hands.
Supposed to.
And I've gone to like picnics, family picnics, Juneteenth, stuff like that. And I have this portable little sink, and you put gallons of water down in the base, and literally it's
you step on that, you step on the thing to run the water.
I don't have to step on it because mine's battery operated. And all you do is press the button, the water comes out. I have this hand soap right there. And when I'm at a family picnic or whatever else, I have it because I'm gonna wash my hands. And I'm gonna have lots of gloves if I'm handling food and everything. But vendors, even on the street, are supposed to have all that and don't. And I'd be like, I don't see no sink. I don't see you with gloves. I'm eating nothing from here. Because I
came out of the Hollywood Bowl one time. You know how they always got the people making the hot dogs out there, the bacon wrap ones. So this dude was missing a finger while he was serving. And I was like, is that on the grill?
Why you have a bacon wrap pinky?
Like, yeah, I was like, I'm not eating nothing from there because that finger might be the one that got slid into yours.
No, thank you. Moving on.
I'm good.
Like that one commercial where they were sitting outside getting ready to eat a hot dog, and then the quality went from A to C. They put the C sign up, and homeboy slapped that thing out.
Oh, damn.
You're not eating that. They just lowered their standards.
Oh, boy. Well, tomorrow, we are going to be having a guest on named Matt Russell from Level 42 Construction. I'll be interviewing him on the show. And then there's a flyer that I wanted to just briefly, it wasn't ready earlier, so it's ready now. But those of you that saw Brian interviewing Chris Jenkins and talking about the weight room at Muir and his name was on the wall and all that stuff. Chris lived on Palm right next to the park, the lower, okay. on Palm next to the lower park, right? The lower side. And so his house is gone. And he realized he had his 60th birthday party last month. And he was like, you know what? It was really nice to see everyone. So he realized like people need to get together and, because he just texted me back saying you took the flyer up a notch. I redid it because there was a little typo. He was pissed about that. He was like, you took it up a notch.
A little drinks on it and everything.
I did. I put the DJ at the bottom. I put Calaveras at the top. I went on the website because I told him, I was like, dude, that's what I do. You need anything, let me know, right? But I'm always fancy something up. So he just texted me like, I'm getting them reprinted. I was driving. Now I see how you took it up a notch. That version looks great. Thanks. I was like, no worries, right? But anyway, so this is on the 31st of March. Lord, this is not March. May. We're in May. The 31st of May. Well, you know, January, February, March. I know this. It's a knuckle month. That's what I do know. And so, you know, that's really how I learned about which months have the 31 days.
I've seen that.
Yeah, you know, the knuckles that are up, your knuckles are the 31-day months. The valleys are the ones that don't. So I always go, okay.
Oh, wow. I never thought of that.
You didn't know that? No, for real. If you put your hands, January, February is a valley. January, March.
April is 30 days. May 30 and June 30.
July, August, September, October, November, December. All your knuckles.
I'm a knuckle month, you fool.
all your knuckles
give you all 31, fool.
Right.
Give you all
31.
What's that?
So anyhow, this is May, not March, but it's May 31st at 4 p.m. at the Calaveras restaurant on the corner of Sierra Madre and Foothill. It's at 4 p.m. It's going to start out with meet and greet, mix and mingle, have some drinks, whatever. There will be some guests and some resources there. I'm working on some of that for him now. I just had an interview with 4 students from UCLA yesterday afternoon at 2 for an hour, and they were super excited, and they're going to be there because they're all psychology students, but specializing in fire recovery and what happens after the fire. And 2 of them, one was up in Sonoma County and another one had gone through this because their homes burned down with fires. And so this is their project that they're working on right now at UCLA in their psychology class. So they're going to be there to speak with people, to give some information and maybe talk to some people about, you know, how they're feeling, things like that. Afterwards, Chris will be DJing. He's Rally House Productions is him. And the afterburner DJ sets will be, you know, later into the evening, the night. If you want to stay, it'll be out on the patio part. And the biggest thing that he said he realized was just how much, because everyone is so spread out, that we need to get together. And he, on Saturday, he was like, Tony, who do you work for? I go, what you mean? And he was like, why does every official at this park know you? And they're coming up to you talking about, Tony, hey, Tony. And I said, because I've been up here volunteering. I've been planting and painting, and I've met people. And he was like, oh, I thought you worked for some of them. I was like, no, it's for the community that I'm, you know, up here.
You work for the community.
Right, exactly. So, so he asked me, could I help him with some? So I told the girls yesterday, and they are going to be there. And then I'll probably contact my Cal OES folks and maybe FEMA. FEMA's gone now, I think. But either way, I'll contact some of them, see if they want to just be there. And yeah, so that's going to be something. He said he realizes we need to see each other, laugh, cry, hug, whatever, just get together. So he's starting it with this one on the 31st, and he says he'd like to maybe do it monthly. So he'll see how this turnout is. So it's no cost to you to come out. If you want to donate, because he is renting that space, you can do that. When you're there, give him a little donation. If not, that's cool. But come out if you're part of the community and see one another, laugh, cry, hug, whatever, smile, cry, whatever. But it'll be nice to see some folks. I'm going to go and be there and support. Jamal is not far if you have time.
I'll be filming, as usual.
I was going to say, Brian, it is far, but I know you're going to be there and film, right?
You know I'm going to be there. Calaveras got some bomb drinks. I'm going to tell you that right now. Little on the expensive side, but it's worth it because they are heavy pour.
Yeah, they're strong drinks, and the food is really, really, really good. And they give you a lot.
Is a little bit more high end than a normal Mexican restaurant.
Yeah,
it's different too. It's
like they give you a lot.
They do, yeah. So for anyone who hasn't been there, so that's where it is, and it'll be nice to see some folks on that day. So I told him we'd promote it every day this week and next week until then, and then next week Thursday he's going to try to come on. He's going to try to do something in his schedule, but to come on for a few minutes and talk about it and talk about obviously his experience, what he's going through, because he said, Tony, we're just not getting the information. I said, well, you're not watching the AltadenaTalks podcast, are you? And he was like, the what? And I said, because we are giving the information. So he didn't even know. And he said he's going to, start following us and looking at things. And I said, but that's part of why we do what we are doing, because the information is not getting out necessarily. So that's part of why he's doing this as well. So it'll be really nice to see everybody and come on out and enjoy and just, have
just to let you guys know also is that if you want to find out about which episodes that we brought builders on or talked about builders, all you have to do is go to the YouTube channel on AltadenaTalks channel. Go to the little magnifying glass that's right there and just type in builders. It'll show you 15 episodes specifically dedicated to talking about the builder process, builders. The reason why I know this is because somebody just asked me and I went there, did it, and sent them the link. And they were very appreciative because they wanted to see the episodes only about the builders. So it was great. I mean, I'm glad we have YouTube here to be able to give us the opportunity. If you go up to that section, if you click on the AltadenaTalks logo, you did it already. Yeah, so those are all the builders ones right there. So everything that we talked about builder wise, there you go. Watch those. It might take you, because see, some of those are 2 hours. I see some of them are, these are the reason why they went so long, because there was so much information. We're not condensing anything. We're going to give you the raw. I mean, would you want
there was engagement too?
Yes, very much. It was just crazy. It's great to see that we have platforms out there, unlike Facebook and Instagram, that will allow you to keep it up forever. So this is why we always focus on our YouTube channel. When Facebook and Instagram decided they don't want to let us go live anymore, so be it. We'll be on YouTube. And all the episodes can be found there. And if we got a lot of keywords and everything. So if you search for something that you want to find out, like say you want to talk about building inspections, got a couple of episodes about that. Stuff like that. We try to bring you the information that you need so that you won't have to do like what Chris said. I didn't know what to do. I don't know where to go. We're here for you. We dedicate this time every day, Monday through Friday at 10-ish, because I know Mo was going off saying, yeah, man, my break is at this time. Every time y'all start all late. That's what we do. We start late.
Now,
10-ish.
all I can say is on the Tony Talk Show days, we start at 10.
We try to. Yeah. It'd be close.
We might be a couple minutes off.
Maybe like 10:07.
But it
depends though.
It's the closest to 10 o'clock. It's the closest.
Sometimes
we'll be starting at 10.
Sometimes people's sound checks don't go right. They have to reboot their phones or something. So it's not always us.
But as we've mentioned many a times before, we're on plenty of time before the show starts. Yeah. And then what happens is we look up because we're either talking or trying to figure, upload stuff. Next thing we know, we look at the time. It's like, oh, mess. It's after 10 o'clock. Like today, we were looking. It was like, oh, it's 20 minutes after already. What the heck? Let's get this going. So we appreciate y'all being patient and
just
showing up
right before the show.
Well, that fortunately only happened once, maybe twice.
Today.
3 times.
All right. Well, I'm going to say toodles.
Toodles to the noodles.
All right, everybody. Y'all have a fantastic Monday.
Bye.
And until tomorrow.
Peace out. Check out the previous episode.